Today I have for you a review of the Wuben E8 flashlight. They sent this to me to test and tell you about my experience using it. They also sent me a few other things to go along with it because this flashlight has an interesting feature. So they sent me these extra shells in different colors. You can see I've got red, white, and blue. And then they also sent me this little ring, and I will show you all that as we get to it. But right now we're going to open it up. I haven't opened it until now, so I could share that experience with you. So let's just slice it open and see what we get in the box. Let's pull this out. And open it up. Looks like we get a manual. Okay, this is bigger than what I thought it was going to be. Here is the flashlight. Let's get it up here so you can see it. You can see these shells. That's what I'm going to show you. They can be replaced with different colors. And I believe that this lights up on all these different sides here. So there's the flashlight. Now let's pull out this part. See what else comes in the box. USB-C to USB-C. A lanyard. And it looks like some O-rings. And that looks like a, what the heck is that? Are those like tiny little magnets? I am not sure. I bet you know what? I bet they go in here. See how these little sides, oh, yeah. So maybe you can replace those magnets if they happen to fall out. All right, gotta love the click. Let's hear it again. And each one of these comes off and you can replace it. And these light up, I'm sure. Okie doke, so let's put this stuff away. And let's get right to the main event. This is the flashlight. This is metal. It's got a really nice heft to it. We have a sticker here that says, please remove the battery insulation sheet before using it. Okay, let's just pull this off. Like so. And it's got a little battery, whoops, it's got a little battery symbol there. I'm not sure exactly where you charge it or if you just have to, I'll have to look closer at that. Here is, it looks like the button. There's a button to turn it on and off, I suppose. Now, if you look close, can you see that that button is threaded? That's interesting. Well, although that is a clicky button, it's not doing anything. Oh, probably because just what it told me, right? It told me to remove the insulation. All right, see that? And there is the insulation. It comes with a 920 milliamp hour battery that is Type-C rechargeable. So you pull it out of the flashlight and then you plug it into USB-C to charge it. You do not plug the USB-C cable into the flashlight. Let's see if it's got a charge. I'm going to assume that it does. And oh, while I'm here, there is one of the O-rings right there. So they give you some spares for that. So let's do that. And now let's see what this, oh boy, there we go. You see it's got a really large pocket clip, and that is one very stiff, strong pocket clip. I am barely budging it. It's a really nice looking light. Let's open up these other shells. You can see that they are replaceable. But you only get 2. Now that's interesting because there are 1, 2, 3 of these little shells, but you only get 2. Oh, nope, you get 3. Sorry about that. They were stuck together. All right, so you can just put them on there like that. Just like that. And then you got a blue flashlight, or a white flashlight, or a red flashlight. And then this little guy, okay, here we go. This M4 ring. Let's open that. That's what the threads were for. There you go. See this little guy? There you go. Now this little light's designed to be modular, so I just read that this little ring right here, if you don't want that, they're going to have some other little things that you can add to the back, like a fidget spinner. So that's a kind of a cool, interesting idea. But until that is available, they at least sent me this little ring here, which is what you can use to connect your lanyard. When you click it on with the full press, it will come on in the last known mode that it was used in. And this is the low mode, which is 10 lumens. Now, if you half press it, it goes up a step, and that is medium mode, which is 150 lumens. Press it halfway again, and that is the high mode, which is 1300 lumens. The user interface just to use the light is pretty basic, right? You just turn it on and turn it off with this button on the back. And if you want to change the level, you do the half press to cycle between the 3 levels, right? Well, if you want to do the side lights and the UV feature, you have to have the light turned on. Let's go back to the low mode here. And then you have to press this button halfway in 4 times in a row really quickly in order to change the mode. So let me try to do that. It takes some getting used to because it's easy to press it too far and then, you know, you have to start over again. So let me try it really quick. Okay, I was able to do it. So you press it 4 times, and in this mode, we have the side light. So that's kind of cool. And if you have the red one, you know, it'll kind of look red. Now, this looks like it's in the high mode. We'll find out here. If you momentarily press it, the half press, okay, this is the bright mode. So you can see it went from low to bright. And if I press it again, it's going into a flash or beacon mode. Now, again, I'm not pressing it all the way. I'm just doing it a half press. So if I do the half press again, that's low, high, beacon. So let's go back to low. And now to get to the UV mode, I have to do the 4 presses again. The half presses, 4 of them, quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now we are in the UV mode. Okay, so I've got a $20 bill here. Let's go into UV mode. And there, see, you can see the strip, the security strip. I'm not sure if that's what it's called or not, but in UV mode, you can see that it lights up a bright green here for me. I don't know if that translates to the video, and it's on the back too. If I turn that off, you can't see it. Turn it on, there it goes again. So that's what you can use UV for. You can use it for other things too, but that's all I have to show you right now. Now, so then to get back to the regular flashlight mode, you have to do the 4 presses again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're back in regular flashlight mode. So when I was first trying to figure that out, it was a little annoying because basically I didn't know what I was doing. I would get into the UV mode and couldn't figure out how to get out of it and get back to the flashlight. And then I would go into the side light mode and couldn't get out of it. And then it would go into the UV mode. You get the idea. So you just have to know that doing the 4 presses will cycle between the modes. But for most people, you will probably stay in just the regular flashlight mode. And let's go check out what it's like to use the flashlight in my house when the power goes out and I need to get down the stairs. So this is what it looks like from my naked eye looking down my stairway if the power was off. This is low mode, medium, and high. Again, this is low, medium, high. What's my bottom line on the Wuben E8 flashlight? Well, I like the design. I mean, it looks cool, right? And it has some cool features. I like that it's modular. You can remove this little ring at the back, and there's supposed to be a fidget spinner coming for it. I like that it's got an all-metal case, so it's pretty rugged. It's got IP68 waterproofness. The battery is rechargeable, and it comes with a rechargeable battery already in here. Now, you can't just plug it in. You have to the flashlight, you have to remove the battery and then plug the battery into USB-C, but that's not a huge hassle, right? I like that it has UV, even though I don't know if I would use it that often, but hey, if I ever needed it, it's there. I like that it has 1300 lumens. That's pretty bright. And the side lights, I don't see myself ever using those. I think it's kind of, a novelty, but maybe somebody would use it. That could be useful for people that camp. I'm not a camper. But when it comes down to it, I'm always interested in what they come up with next. And their prices aren't bad either. I mean, you could get this light for less than $60. And I think it's well worth that. So when it comes down to it, I give this light a thumbs up. I think anybody would enjoy using it. And it's definitely a cool looking light. What do you think? Would you use this light? If you are interested in buying one for yourself, I'll have the link down below. And I have more flashlight reviews coming, so if you like these kind of reviews, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you won't miss my next one. And as always, I hope you have a great day.